Let's talk about CAKE. CAKE is sitting at 2.59. It's almost $2.6. And the highest it has done is 2.69, almost $2.7. Now, I have covered CAKE previously as well. Let's see when was the last time I covered it. This is among one of my favorite projects. When I say favorite, like I take sides with BNB. Similarly, I take sides with CAKE. Not as much as I can defend BNB. If you bring BNB to a discussion, I can pretty much bring any coin against it and destroy it. But CAKE is not at that level, but we have discussed CAKE in the past. Last time I talked about CAKE, unfortunately, it was July 21, 2024, because I don't like to cover my favorite projects, because when I talk about them, I talk about them with passion. Generally, I like to cover coins without emotions. That's why I don't cover BNB and CAKE and anything else that I like, because I don't want to sound a person that is full of FOMO, and then you go and end up buying that coin in its peak areas just because of the fact that I appreciate what a great project it is. You conclude that thing into the price and you think it is going to continue to moon, and you being stupid, not understanding that you buy bottoms and you buy the bottom and then sell the tops. Anyway, just to be clear about it, for the sake of it, generally I don't do these things, but for the sake of it, I will prove it to you, because I don't want to be in a place where I always say stuff and then there is no proof. So this is March 10. As you can see, the date appears there. It says mini hodl. It says CAKE. I shared this thing on $1.489, and then I wrote a lovely paragraph about it with my community. It's a small paid group I have, and I said that this is something that is good, and I shared a target of 30 to 50%. And of course, today, after 7 days, today it has gone and hit. Of course, I have updated and I have mentioned there like a superhero that it has gone and achieved more than 70% of the target. The whole point is that when you look at a good project, it doesn't mean that you should go and jump on this thing. The way it goes up, it can retrace as well, and this is something that you need to keep in mind. I've covered the fundamentals of this project in the past, just a very quick highlight of it. This is one of the best swaps out there. It is number one best for me, but I'm saying one of the best. So if you bring in Uniswap or something else into the scheme, I'm just giving you room for that. Otherwise, CAKE is the best. It has $3 billion trading volume every day, which is as much as Coinbase, which is more than Kraken, which is more than any famous exchange that you can find. It is more than that, and this is one bloody swap. It has that kind of volume, and on top of it, all the shit that they did in 2021 by overinflating their project. Right now, they're deflating and fixing it as much as they can, and the overall mechanics that they have placed to deal with the inflation, it works because their deflation, I can see it in action. That is a fundamental, slight fundamentals on it. So it makes sense. And right now, what it has achieved on the basis of that, the only thing that I can say is that if somehow you're going to fall in love with CAKE, you can only buy this thing from $2 support area. It has pumped too much. You need to wait for CAKE to retrace and come to $2 and then buy at $2 in case you are in love with it. You think that. Otherwise, buying CAKE at these stages, it makes no sense. You might get caught and you might get hurt, because if the CAKE takes time in retracement and the month of March is done and April is red month, it will pretty much fuck you up, because CAKE will go down all the way here from pretty much where it moved up. So you really need to be careful. So the buying area for CAKE would be around $2. That is the support area. Personally, I wouldn't touch CAKE if you have not already invested in it. If you have invested and you're looking for one more area to sell and you think this is good area, you're taking 50% profit here, you're looking for another target, then another target of 2.87, or you can call it $2.9, whatever you like. That is also a good place to take an exit from CAKE, because that is more than enough of a movement. Like we entered that coin at 1.48 at that 2.87, that's kind of a 2x. It's a 100% move, and a lot of people are going to take an exit from it. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to add. Don't FOMO into it. It has pumped 70% in 7 days. Just because something is pumping doesn't mean you need to jump. It means that next time you need to remember this project. When you see it around $1 or something, you can go there with full heart and invest in it and sleep with it. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.